Hey everyone, Chris here. Thank you very much for stopping by. Today what I got for you is a little bit of a product review. I have a, if you can see, it's a Tyger tonneau cover that I'm putting on my 2015 Ford F-150. So this is a roll-up tonneau cover, just a little bit of a backstory. So initially I thought I was going to go with a trifold because I've had the roll-up tonneau covers with my previous truck. So I thought I was going to try a trifold, and I also wanted to have a brand name so I could do a review on it. So I was eyeballing the trifold cover by Lund, and I found one. It was probably about $100 more than the roll-up tonneau cover, but I said, you know what, let's go ahead, let's do it. I was about to add it to my shopping cart, and even though I looked for a cover specifically for this model and year F-150, as I get to the shopping cart, it tells me it's not for my truck. So I researched again. I found the model that was in fact for the 2015 F-150, and it was $100 more. Of that $100 more I already thought I was spending. So essentially that put me $200 over what I wanted to pay. Now my wife might call me cheap. I like to think I'm frugal, and I didn't want to spend $400. There's other things I need to buy. So I went back and I bought the one, this guy right here was $170. Initially I didn't think I was going to do a review because according to the website this was unbranded. So it was just going to be a random tonneau cover on the truck. If anything, I could have done a vlog just saying I did it, but I wasn't going to do a product review for something that did not have a brand name. So it shows up on my doorstep and find out it is in fact a branded tonneau cover. It's by Tyger. So this is what this review is about. I'm going to do the install for this tonneau cover, this Tyger tonneau cover. I'll walk you through the steps of installing it on the truck, and then I'll give you my final thoughts about functionality and quality. So inside the box we had our checklist product review card. It says instructions were included. I don't see them here, but it really shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Also included was this LED light with Velcro. Now I do have a textured spray-on liner, so I don't know how well the Velcro is going to stick to that. We have 6 clamps right here. We have the rails right here. And the cover itself came in this nifty little bag. So I don't know what to do with that. I guess that can go in storage somewhere if I ever need to take this off. Okay, so I got everything unpacked, and the instructions were actually inside the bag with the actual cover itself. Okay, so this might be a little bit tough to see, but you want your side rails to be flush with the inside of the bed. So we've got that set up, and then what you do is you slide. Let's see if I can show you. You slide it on right here. This is the rail that has the cover attached to it. So you just slide those on, and once you're attached, you come in here with a Phillips screwdriver, and we're just going to go ahead and tighten that up. So I unrolled the cover and just put it into position with those clamps not super tight, just so I can work on positioning. And I think I got it exactly where it needs to be. Initially, the back was hanging over the truck a little bit too much, so I just pushed it back further, and it matches on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead, roll this up, and then go in there and tighten up those clamps. All right, to roll it up, we're gonna open up the tailgate, and there's a latch here that we're gonna pull, and then we can pull this and then fold it up. I'm not sure if you noticed as I was rolling it up, but those crossbars are actually already in place. Now when you're unrolling it, you just need to make sure that they're arched in the correct direction. If they have them arched downwards, then when it rains, water is going to pool on the top of the cover. So make sure they're arched upwards. Okay, when you're unrolling your cover, if you find that the cover itself is fitting too loose, what you can do, these sliders right here, there's a couple of Phillips head screws here. You can unscrew these and you can slide this down, and that can help with making sure that cover is nice and tight. When you have the cover rolled up, just reach inside and you have these straps. And then on the opposite side, we have additional straps. There you can see it doesn't like latch into place or clip into place. It's just a hook that you hook into that loop. And you can see this can be kind of tricky to get your hand in there. You always make the strap looser, gives you a little bit more slack. And then once you get it hooked up, you can just pull it tight. Another thing to take note of is when you're unwrapping the cover, you just want to make sure that these crossbars sit actually on the rail itself. All right, so once you have the tonneau cover unrolled, you just want to make sure you go and double check your Velcro seal and pull it tight. Well, there you have it. It's not bad. I guess, you know, for $170, it could be worse. I kind of feel like over here, it's not as tight as it should be, but maybe the material will tighten up when it's under the sun for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's I guess one of the major things for me is when the cover is rolled up, those clamps are kind of an eyesore. They just kind of like, they really kind of stick out. Maybe if they were like a darker color, it'd help blend in with the bed a little bit better. But for the most part, I mean, trucks can be covered like 95% of the time anyway. So I guess it's not that huge of a deal. But yeah, I guess, you know, $170, you can't really beat it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know down below. I always thank you for stopping by, and until next time, we'll talk to you later.